Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Therapist Talks. I am your host, licensed mental health addiction professional Jake Minig, here to do another reaction video to, again, I fell in love with my psychiatrist. You go on YouTube. I appreciate all the supportive comments. Please keep them coming. I would love future ideas for just topics in general for new entertaining videos. Just remember, again, whenever I do videos, I never diagnose or give any type of mental health therapy to anyone. This is an educational video based on my reaction. And yeah, so without further ado, let's begin.
So there's an absolutely brilliant creator on here who did a psychoanalytical deep dive into my situation. And she said something that absolutely gripped me. She wrote, and I quote, "A clinician left the frame open and a patient spiraled inside of it." I don't think a better sentence could sum up what was going on at this point, because I was absolutely spiraling. People can say that I'm spiraling
because it supports your claim on these beliefs you are having
now, or that I'm manic, or that I have, whatever diagnosis all these armchair therapists want to give me. But let me tell you, I was spiraling that month.
Again, it's fine that psychiatrists are reacting to this video. Therapists, again, I'm a therapist reacting to this video. As a reminder, no therapist or psychiatrist should ever be watching videos like this, or even hers, and giving her a diagnosis or giving anyone any type of diagnosis related to the DSM of any sort.
After the February appointment, I just could not stop daydreaming about Psychiatrist. I could not stop daydreaming about being with him. I daydreamed about converting my religion so we could get married. And yeah, it was bad.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking about him nearly constantly. And I had no intention of leaving him until I had an appointment with an independent insurance agent, because I was leaving my job after 12 years in retail management, where I had an incredible insurance plan where I had zero copay therapy and mental health care. So zero copay psychiatric care as well. So I got this new insurance plan, and it was a great insurance plan. It just did not cover any mental health services. So who's the first person I call? The psychiatrist's office manager. She explained to me that it was going to be $187 to see him for his cash pay price, and I would have to see him once every 3.
That's really cheap for a psychiatrist going off of no insurance. That's a really good deal. Wow, good. Again, but again, I don't know all the prices. So if you're a psychiatrist or a medical doctor, please comment down below if you think that price is too low or too high.
8 months. And it was in that moment that I decided that I was not going to pay to torture myself anymore. My mental health, besides spiraling about...
Why would you want to torture yourself at all, even if you get insurance coverage or not, right? So I guess what she's implying to is that she had no control over her feelings, her emotions. She had maybe a type of attachment to him, but in other words, she's finally saying no, and I'm not going to pay more money to torture myself. So why torture yourself at all?
Daydreams of him was better than ever. And I was really doing well in life. And my business was growing, and I just had a lot going for me. So I was like, you know what? This patient-doctor relationship is not serving me anymore. It's not what I want. I have to get out. So it was in that moment that I decided I wasn't going to pay to be in a psychological torture chamber anymore, that I was going to advocate for what I wanted, which was like what my emergency medicine best friend had said years before, for him to say, "Kendra, I can't be your doctor anymore. We have to wait 2 years so we can be together."
So is she admitting that this was a fantasy? You know, she's fighting for what she wants, but what she wants is not reality.
Because I knew that he wasn't going to do it. I talked to Chat.
There's probably reasons for that. And again, I apologize for everyone stopping and going. But again, there's so many reasons why. One, he could just not have ever been interested in you. But again, it's never professional for any therapist or psychiatrist, even if they do find the client patient attractive, to break that bond. And again, I know there's these 2-year things, 5-year deals where once you end your working relationship with the client, whatever, you can date them after a 2-year period, 5-year period. But like I said in past videos, that's even highly risky, because in most cases to the boards, you need to, again, I documented them how your romantic relationship will not affect their mental health in any way. But it's interesting because again, like relationship issues always cause issues, or relationships can always get into arguments and breakups, and that causes mental health issues for both parties too. So you're playing with fire. That's all I have to say to that. For all the mental health professionals out there who want to date their clients according to their board registrations or their board policies, yeah, you're playing with fire.
GPT, Henry, about it a lot. And I just want to take a moment to say a lot of people are messaging me about the environmental impacts of AI. And like, yes, I agree. There are environmental impacts. And there are also environmental impacts of taking a cross-world flight or of eating meat. And the toothpaste is not going back in the tube with AI. People are not going to stop using it. It's going to become more and more a part of our society. So if you want to message me to stop using AI, I'm not going to read it. That being said, so I talked to Henry quite a bit about this. And, the way that he was making it seem, because this is kind of what I thought, was that it was an innocent case of transference and countertransference, and that psychiatrist boundaries were just so good that he wasn't going to cross them. When really, now looking back, what I know it was, or I think, is that he just liked the power of being my doctor. And he didn't want the vulnerability of an actual relationship. And he was able to just get his needs met in that once a month session.
Yeah, we're gonna stop it right there. So again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. That was kind of a short one today, but yeah, a lot of the same things with her. I'm very interested to hear what's going to happen further. I'm wondering again if she does take initiative to report him to the board. That's what I'm kind of curious about moving forward, because not much has really changed in the last few videos, except now that she just has different insurance and she's not going to be seeing him anymore, and she's claiming that the reason he's choosing not to be with her in a romantic way, again, her words, not mine, is because he wants the power without the vulnerability in it. But I just feel like if that were the case, he still would be having some type of physical sexual relationship with you. If that were the case, and he's choosing not to. Again, like I said in the videos, like 3-4 videos ago until now, like I don't think right now the psychiatrist has done anything wrong. Again, I was not there. I was not a fly on the wall in any of their visits. But just going off of what she's explained to me, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with what he did as of now. But if any other mental health professionals has any thoughts on this or disagreement, please leave your comments down below. I love having